If you do not have kids yet, this message is for you. Coming from a 30-year-old mom of three with 3 different baby daddies, listen up, y'all. While you are out here dating and talking to niggas and having a roster and just doing you, living your best life, but calling up some meat whenever you get an urge in your flesh, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Use protection. Please use protection. Do not let these men who you are just having fun with, who you are just sleeping around with, impregnate y'all.
Facts.
Do not let these men impregnate y'all that you are not in a real committed relationship with, who you don't know like that. You don't know his family. Um, you don't know what's in his bloodline. You don't know how he acts when he gets angry. Or you do and you like it because, you know, y'all toxic and you think it's cute. Don't let them type of men impregnate you, sis.
It's hard to try to find at least the man you looking for. You know what I'm saying? To come in and just be willing to take care of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Most men, you know what I'm saying, they want to create their own family. They want that love barrier that's up before goddamn you ever had kids and stuff like that. Uh, the man want to break that barrier himself. You know what I'm saying? He want that love barrier broke so you and him could be a family. You know what I'm saying? Not I got to come in and take care of another man's man. You know what I'm saying? And then whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's how most men think in general. So start watching who you had kids by at the end of the day, because you creating a harder future for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Each kid you have, you know what I'm saying? Not like I said, not only just being a single mother, finding an individual that, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna willing, you know what I'm saying, willing to take y'all in and really be a family with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't just the kids, you know what I'm saying? You got to think about what kind of baby daddy she got. You know what I'm saying? Probably got these crazy niggas. Don't touch my kids. Don't say none of this. Don't do you. If he over there doing anything to my kids, you got to deal with all this extra drama, cause that you shouldn't have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, so you know, it's unfair to the man that you finally get to, you know what I'm saying, settle down with, number one. Number two, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, it's unfair to your child. You know what I'm saying? They had to grow up without a parent. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's kind of traumatizing to a child. You know what I'm saying? Any child that grew up without the mother or the father there is gonna have some problems mentally. You know what I'm saying? Whether they able to cope with it, you know what I'm saying? They able to, you know what I'm saying, put it aside and still be able to have a decent life or not. Either way it go, cause you got some, you know what I'm saying, some mental problems. Because at the end of the day, it's like the person that created you is not here. And that's gonna be damaging to a child, you know what I'm saying? Whether the people want to admit it or not, you know what I'm saying? So be mindful who you have your kids by, man. My cousin told me that shit a long time ago, and the older I get, the more I realize what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, let's see what else you got to say in the video.
It may be fun for now. You may think that, you know, you getting your rocks off and his meat is good. But let me tell you how it creates unnecessary trauma, unnecessary soul ties that your later self is going to regret. Now, I had my first kid at 18. I had my second kid at 21. And I was a mess in both of those stages. And even though my second baby daddy, we was in a relationship, it was very toxic. I dealt with a lot of domestic violence, a lot of cheating, a lot of dumb stuff. We both was young. I was 21. He was 27. So we dealt with all that. But long story short, he went to jail. He ain't been home since. And when he went to jail 8 years ago, I took it upon myself to level up, to be better. I didn't want to just be a baby mama. I wanted to be a wife. I didn't want to stay in the hood. I wanted to raise my kids in a better environment. So once I did all that, I attracted the man of my dreams, whom I'm with right now. And now I live the life of my dreams. Like, I live a good life and I have a good family, and I'm so appreciative. Let me tell you, sometimes when you finally get what you prayed for and you thought you've healed, once you get in these once you get in a new relationship and it's different, whew, man, that's when that trauma starts boiling. And that's when you are so used to arguing to being in dysfunction, you don't even know how to love. You don't know how to be loved. You don't know how to resolve conflict. And then you have just extra baggage. And please hear my heart when I say this. I do not regret my children. But sometimes I wish I would have done it differently. Because my man, when I met him, he didn't have no kids. You know what I'm saying? So I gave him his first child. But I got so much trauma from my other two baby daddies that sometimes it's like a block. It's like a block right there. And it's so hard to get over that. And this man didn't do nothing to me. I'm basing everything off of what the last two niggas did. And that's not fair to him. And sometimes, like, I get so caught up in my feelings and in my traumas, and I bring that into the relationship. And then not even just that. The kids that I had out of wedlock with the two men, now they in our household causing drama. Now they're in our household because they got the DNA from their daddies, and their daddies is a whole mess. Like a whole hot mess. And now the kids are just acting like their fathers. And now the next man got to deal with it.
That's a fact, man. What she's saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised she said it because most women won't even admit that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, but it really is unfair. You know what I'm saying? Like I said it earlier. You know what I'm saying? It was unfair to a man that had to come in and deal with all of the extra bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because this ain't his problem. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, even though, you know what I'm saying, I'm happy for her. You know what I'm saying? She did find the man of her dreams or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations or whatever. But most women will never find that because most men ain't going to put up with that shit, bro. At the end of the day, they're not coming in and doing that because of these reasons. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm surprised she said it because most women are being on some shit. He going to have to accept me and man, and I come with this. And it's not even about that because it's like you coming in with a selfish attitude off the jump. You know what I'm saying? That's a selfish attitude. You know what I'm saying? You should come into this thing with like, damn, you know what I'm saying? If I really love this man and cherish this man, like shit, you know what I'm saying? I wish I had done things different, like she said, you know what I'm saying? Because I really love him and really care about his mental state, you know what I'm saying? Because would you have done it at the end of the day? What I mean, because most of the time women can deal with a man with kids or whatever, only because most of the time the kids is with the mother. You know what I'm saying? What if you had a man, he got 3 kids living with him that he got to take care of, get up every morning for school or whatever and feed and do all that shit every day? Would you be willing to come in and you ain't got no kids and be willing to play mother to these 3 kids and you ain't got one? Would you be able to do it? You know what I'm saying? Most women probably wouldn't need to do that shit. So the only reason they able to put up with it, like I said, because when a dude got kids and shit like that, he over here and the kids with the mother. So this situation, me personally, I don't think I could have dealt with it. So I salute to that man. You know what I'm saying? He a hell of he a stronger man than I am. You know what I'm saying? Either that, or you know what I'm saying. I hate to call him a sucker or whatever, woo woo, because you know what I'm saying. It takes a strong ass man to come up and do some shit like this. But you know what I'm saying. I salute that dude. You know what I'm saying. I'm happy she found peace and love, or you know what I'm saying. Whatever. You know what I'm saying. But it's gonna always be that extra gap there. You know what I'm saying? That man gonna probably be miserable. I hope they last, but he gonna be miserable for a while because, like I said, of the different attitudes and the different drama that come with the baby daddy that he really don't want to put up with for real. But he doing it out of the love for her. You know what I'm saying? To her children or whatever. So. But hopefully women can learn a lesson from the video, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, pay attention to her story, you know what I'm saying, and kind of learn from it. Don't look at it like, oh, well, she did it, so I can do it too. Don't look at it that way because at the end of the day, you might not be as lucky as her. But anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.